Welcome to our video today where we'll be discussing The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book is a powerful guide to achieving inner peace and fulfillment through mindfulness and presence. Part 1, The Power of Now. Chapter 1, You Are Not Your Mind. Key insight, you are not your thoughts, you are the awareness behind your thoughts. Practical technique, observe your thoughts without judgment or attachment. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but these are not the true self. By observing the mind, we can disidentify from negative thoughts and emotions and experience greater peace and clarity. Chapter 2, Consciousness, the Way Out of Pain. Key insight, pain and suffering are caused by identifying with our thoughts and emotions. Practical technique, focus on the present moment and become aware of your inner body. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but these are not the true self. By becoming aware of our inner body and cultivating presence, we can detach from negative thoughts and emotions and find freedom from pain and suffering. Chapter 3, Moving Deeply into the Now. Key insight, the present moment is the only reality, the past and future exist only in the mind. Practical technique, cultivate presence through mindfulness meditation and sensory awareness. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By cultivating presence through mindfulness and sensory awareness, we can experience greater peace and clarity in life. Chapter 4, Mind Strategies for Avoiding the Now. Key insight, the mind often tries to escape the present moment through past and future thinking. Practical technique, bring your attention back to the present moment through conscious breathing and body awareness. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By becoming aware of the mind's tendency to escape the now, we can learn to bring our attention back to the present moment and experience greater peace and clarity in life. Chapter 5, The State of Presence. Key insight, presence is the state of being fully present and aware in the moment. Practical technique, practice conscious breathing and body awareness to cultivate presence. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By cultivating presence through conscious breathing and body awareness, we can experience greater peace and clarity in life. Chapter 6, The Inner Body. Key insight, the inner body is the gateway to presence and the true self. Practical technique, focus your attention on the inner body to cultivate presence and awareness. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By focusing on the inner body, we can cultivate presence and access the true self, which is free from suffering and fear. Chapter 7, Portals into the Unmanifested. Key insight, the unmanifested is the realm of pure consciousness and the source of all life. Practical technique, practice stillness and silence to access the unmanifested. Important points, the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By accessing the unmanifested through stillness and silence, we can connect with our true nature and experience greater peace and clarity in life. Chapter 8, Enlightened Relationships. Key insight, enlightened relationships are based on presence and acceptance rather than ego-driven desires. Practical technique, practice active listening and non-judgmental acceptance in your relationship. Important points: relationships can be a source of great joy, great suffering depending on our level of presence and awareness. By practicing active listening, non-judgmental acceptance, and being present in our relationships, we can experience greater fulfillment and connection with others. Chapter 9: Beyond happiness and unhappiness there is peace. Key insight: happiness and unhappiness are temporary states that arise from external circumstances. Practical technique: cultivate inner peace through presence and acceptance. Important points: the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By cultivating inner peace through presence and acceptance, we can experience a deeper sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on external circumstances. Chapter 10: The meaning of surrender. Key insight: surrender is the act of letting go of resistance and attachment to outcomes. Practical technique: practice surrender through mindfulness and acceptance of the present moment. Important points: the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By practicing surrender through mindfulness and acceptance, we can experience greater peace and freedom from suffering. Chapter 11: The Power of Now. Key insight: the power of now is the ability to fully embrace the present moment and connect with our true nature. Practical technique: practice mindfulness and presence to access the power of now. Important points: the mind creates a sense of self through thoughts and emotions, but the true self exists beyond the mind in the present moment. By accessing the power of now through mindfulness and presence, we can experience a deeper sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. Overall, the power of now presents a powerful and transformative message about the importance of living in the present moment and cultivating inner peace and awareness. By following the practical techniques presented in each chapter, readers can learn to access their true nature and experience greater presence, peace, and fulfillment in life.